Imagine a man who spent his life healing the broken, feeding the hungry, lifting up the forgotten. Now picture that same man, beaten, mocked, and nailed to a cross between criminals. That man was Jesus. It was outside the city walls of Jerusalem, on a hill called Golgotha. Crowds gathered, not to cheer, but to watch. Some were angry, some confused, some just curious. The sky itself seemed heavy. Jesus, with a crown of thorns pressed into his head, carried the weight of a wooden cross through the streets. Every step was pain, but he didn't fight back. He didn't curse. He kept moving. When they raised the cross, it wasn't just his body hanging there. It was the hopes of people who believed he was more than a teacher, more than a miracle worker. And even in that moment, when most would only think of themselves, Jesus looked down at the people hurting him and said, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." Hours passed. Darkness covered the land. Finally, with his last breath, he cried out, "It is finished." In that single moment, the world shifted. To many, it looked like defeat. But history tells us otherwise, because love, real love, doesn't end at death. The cross wasn't just the end of Jesus' story. It was the beginning of hope, the kind of hope that still reaches us today.